So this is the pound dollar analysis for Thursday, the 7th of November. Sorry, the 7th of December. Now, let's have a look what's happened with prices and where they're likely to go. So we've seen the pound dollar come up into the 35.50, and from there we've posted, similar to the previous analysis video, we seem to have been posting a series of lower highs. Prices do appear to be breaking down. So as we can see here, we are seeing a move to the downside from this 35.50. We are seeing somewhat some dollar strength. Now, we have seen, we've not seen a, we've oscillated around this 35.29, 34.29 before we did see this breakdown. So we've come down towards 33.68, which is a minor weekly level. We do appear to have caught a bit of a bid here. This move has been indecisive. The reason I've said this move here has been indecisive. It's a series of bullish and bearish candles, not indicative of a trend or a turnaround possibly in the market. So over here to the left, for example, these bearish candles, as we can see, pretty consistent, all bearish, closing lower than their open. Somewhat trending again here, even though we've had a series of counter trend candles. Overall, we can see we are trending, and go again over here to your left. Now these are somewhat indecisive, possibly a case of market participants having somewhat taken a bit of a break. So what we might see here is one of two things will either happen. We'll continue to see the weakness, and it will see a subsequent breakdown towards 33.50, break from which we're looking for the 400 period moving average. We'll see how price reacts to the 400 period moving average. We do see some buy side momentum possibly take us up to 33.50. If we don't see the buy side momentum from this 400 period moving average, we'll see our price react towards, just bear with me a second here, let's just confirm that level. I'm just going to confirm that level on the chart, 33.04. So we'll see our prices react to 33.04 if we do break from the 400 period moving average, a break from which we're looking for this very strong level in around 32.81. If we do break from 32.81, we've pretty much we're looking to retrace this entire move, this entire bullish move over here to your left, in light of the most recent trend and these series of lower highs. We will see our price react to these very strong levels marked out here in red. So 33.50 key level, and the 32.81 we have to be aware of the dynamic level as the 400 period moving average, and we also have to be aware of this minor level as well. So we'll see our price, if we do break down from 33.68 towards our 33.50, and then the minor, well, we've got a weekly pivot here at 33.04, a break from which we're looking to see our prices react towards let's just see where that is, these lows over here. So in around the 32.20, we'll see our prices react to 32.20. We'll just mark the 32.20 out on the charts just for reference purposes. So let's just bring that down. There we are. Let's bring it down. Just bear with me a second here. I tend not to like doing editing on analysis videos. I try to keep the videos to 5 minutes or less. So there we are, 32.20. We've marked out 32.20 here on the charts. So let's just lock the drawings on the charts. So we'll see our price, if we do break down from 32.81, we'll see our prices react to 32.20, beyond which we're looking for 31.93. We'd expect 31.93 to be the far end of the zone. Now if we do see a bullish reaction, so we do see a strong momentum candle coming to the market, we'll see our price react towards at 34.29. We have to be aware of this 200 period moving average as well. If we do break above 34.29, we'll be looking for the next level we'll be looking for is in around 34.88, beyond which we're looking for 35.50. Those are the levels that we are looking at to the upside. Possibly far end of the range, we're looking in and around the far end of range. We're looking between this, in around this 34.88 and 35.50. More likely we'll be looking in around this 35.10 and 35.50. So within that 40-point zone, we would expect the far end of the range here on the pound dollar. So with that said, we are expecting a bearish breakdown in our prices from where we are at present, unless we do see a lot of momentum come into the market unless we do see a momentum candle come into the market, pretty sizable candle, and a successful navigation of the levels which are pretty close by 200 period moving average as well as at 34.29. Now let's just have a look at the daily chart before wrapping up here on the pound dollar. So we head over to the daily chart. As we can see, we had this range bound. We've had this consistent move to the upside. We are seeing a bit of a pullback. So we had an exhaustion candle near the end. We are seeing a pullback of prices, so we'll see our price react towards the next key level in around at 33.50, beyond which we're looking forward at 32.81. 32.81 possibly going to be a very strong level where we might see a bounce after this continued retracement downwards. Now we've already mentioned all the previous levels, so we could potentially, what we could see overall here on this daily time frame, we could see our high there, we could put a lower high, so that should likely mean if we do confirm this lower high, we'd likely see a further breakdown in prices, possibly all the way down towards that 31.47, breaking back within this trading range that we were in previous to this move to the upside. And with that said, that's wrap up the pound USD analysis. Thanks for watching.